Well, good morning and happy, what is it today? Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Just went and met with the framing crew inside. They'll definitely finish up today in there with what they have until they run out of material. So we're probably not going to get any more material out here till tomorrow, and I have to put the clear coat on it and everything. So Friday would probably be the earliest that they can come back, but don't know if that's going to happen because they got a million other projects going too. Still pretty rainy out here, so we got to decide if we're going to try to make a run for the butcher block today or just wait till tomorrow when we know it's probably not going to be raining. So we'll talk about that. Got our call with our employee this morning. We got to record the podcast and then figure out what else needs to be done. But yeah, it's going to be a good day. All right, we just wrapped up our call. Blakely noticed that the air conditioning guys pulled up. I'm going to jump out and go talk to them, see if they're going to do the startup today. All right, the AC guys are in fact here. I think they're going to do the startup. I gave them the thermostat back that we've been guarding since they were here last time, so I'm excited. One thing I need to remind them of is they're going to have to rig up a way for the condensation from the air conditioner to go into the P-trap of a sink that's not there in the master bathroom. I need to put some chicken in the crock pot because the expiration date is looming and it's not getting better with age, and then we'll have chicken for the next couple days. Set timer for 3 hours.
3 hours, starting now.
And then you get it.
Fresh out the hose. So cold. Mind over matter.
My dad came in here and this was a flat ceiling in here.
Okay.
So he came in and took all that out, vaulted it. Oh wow. Ran this. This was all porch across here, so they took and extended these rooms out. Okay. Pretty cool.
Installed. See you later.
Not going anywhere.
It's called a painter.
Put that heavy countertop on, it's in place. You're good.
I'm coming. So as you can see, they dropped off the cabinets. That's awesome. Hopefully get them installed tomorrow or the next day. All right, well, we got working air conditioning. Feels good in here. Humidity is cut because it is humid outside today. Blakely's folks are still here. We just got back from a nice lunch with them. I want to make a little progress on the paint. Still need to roll out a second coat on some ceilings, do some caulking so we can touch it up later. I'm not going to do anything in this room right now since we're still missing some panels back here and on this side. Just wait till everybody's making a mess in here and then we'll repaint it before we put the floor down. But yeah, been an amazing day of progress. Been a good day for work. We're gonna skip recording the podcast, put it out a day late and do it tomorrow. There was just too much going on with computer work and Blakely's parents being here, but sometimes it'd be like that, but we'll get it done. All right, all the walls have a second coat. I knocked out the second and first coat in this room because some areas only had one coat and some had zero. You know, we're gonna go pick up the countertops tomorrow, so I'm gonna spend a little bit of time cleaning these cabinets out because it'll never be easier to clean them out than right now before the countertops are on. So I'm gonna vacuum them and wipe them down. Well, good morning. Slept great last night. Supposed to go this morning to get the butcher block at Floor and Decor, and I just called them and they don't have the sizes that we need in the one that we wanted. So I'm gonna take some measurements. Blakely's gonna look online at the one that they do have. They have maple. We were thinking about getting hickory and see if she likes the look of the maple and see if the pieces that they have in stock will work. Blakely also decided she wanted to do a 45-degree miter here in the corner, which changes what size pieces we need and how many. So I'm gonna take some measurements and then we'll decide from there. Kind of forgot the air conditioner was working. Feels a little humid in here. All right, looks like our replacement boards for the ceiling are showing up right now, so I'm gonna get those unloaded and get them into the house to acclimate.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, have a great day.
You too.
Careful out there. Stay dry. Yeah. Let's make sure we got 5 or 6 usable boards here. That one's got a pretty cool looking knot in it. I like that. Looks usable. Got a little bit of a burn in it, but that looks good. Ooh, this one's bad. This one looks good. We got plenty. All right, I think we're gonna head up to Floor and Decor, decide between maple and this other wood called Havia, see what they look like in person, and go from there. Go get the trailer, go get Blakely's mom. I gotta load up all the stuff that we're returning to Floor and Decor. That's the plan. All right, we got the butcher block picked out. Ended up going with maple, I think. 1 12-footer and 3 8-footers. Basically, this 1 8-footer we're buying is a sacrificial piece because we only need to rip a few inches off the back of it to join with the countertop behind the sink there in the kitchen. But it's going to take them 30 to 45 minutes to pull the order. So Blakely and her mom are in there looking at some kitchen backsplash, and then we'll go from there. All right, they picked the backsplash. Definitely not anything that we talked about getting before, but I'm excited for you to see it. It's pretty cool. Pricey, but we don't need much. So we decided to go ahead and put quarter round up on the edges of the beadboard ceiling where it meets the sheetrock. Not because it needs it, we just think it'll look a little more finished. They didn't have anything at Floor and Decor, so we stopped here at Lowe's. I'm gonna run and see what they got. Y'all better watch out. Blakely's on a tear for coffee and she's sweaty.
I'm not sweaty anymore. Sweaty coffee person.
She got sweaty picking out our backsplash material because we were.
You had me lifting all those boxes.
There was a lot of, this stuff was like 20 bucks a square foot, so we ain't trying to buy no broken pieces. We got the quarter round at Lowe's. Now we're in search of coffee. All right, we're back at the house. We need to get those countertops unloaded. We're trying to go out to dinner with some family tonight, so I gotta hustle and try to get 2 coats of poly on these boards in case the framer comes back tomorrow. I don't know if he is or not, but I wanna have them ready just in case. So they're much darker than we thought in the store, but I think it was a blessing in disguise. It's gonna look awesome. Well, good morning. It's not even 7 o'clock and I just saw the framer pull up. So I'm gonna go get the house unlocked. All these boards are piled up here in the house. Let me get a light on. Ta-da! Quarter round. Well, that stuff is rough. I should have sanded that a little bit. Anyway. Gotta get the house unlocked, get this tile moved, and go get some coffee. Haven't been up very long, actually. It was a weird night of sleep last night. The zone 1 air conditioner for the bedroom was gurgling and making noise, so I switched it over to zone 2, and it just kept cycling like off on. It was waking us up every time. So we ended up turning the fan on low, just running it all night. So we really couldn't tell when the compressor kicked on. Anyway, long story short, didn't sleep great last night. Slept in a little bit. We'll get after it today anyway. All right, Blakely and Buttons are headed out to go say goodbye to her parents. They're gonna head back to Houston today. I'm gonna stay here at the camper, and since it's Friday, that means I'm working on my client programming for next week. I'm here in our coaching software, going through all my individual custom training clients, taking the workouts that Blakely writes as the framework for all of our training program, and customizing that to my clients who are all over the country, all different ages, all different experience levels. That's what we do over here. And then we coach everybody individually on each one of those workouts. Make sure they're staying safe, make sure they're making progress. Usually takes about 5 hours to get through all my clients. So I'm gonna try to make some progress so we can free up some time later in the day to do some house projects. I hear the framer in there banging around on the ceiling right now. And supposedly the cabinet guy is gonna come back and get the upper cabinets hung today, because tomorrow the electrician is coming to install all the light fixtures, including the under cabinet lights. But first, let's go put some laundry in. Lacey and Buttons aren't separated very often, so she's not thrilled that Blakely and Buttons went somewhere. Speaking of not being thrilled, I don't think the carpenter in there is thrilled that I bought that shoe mold to put up around the edges of the paneling, but hey, I can't do it myself, and it won't look finished without it. Now that they've put even more of the boards in, there's some that have like a 1/4 inch gap where they meet the sheetrock, so we're gonna get it done right. Well, I just got a text from the electrician that he and his wife are gonna be here at about 1:30 this afternoon, and they wanna get started. So it's a good thing we got all the plugs and switches delivered the day before yesterday and yesterday. So that's awesome, man. We're gonna make a lot of progress today. All right, the framer just left. Means the ceiling's done. Let's go check out the finished product. Come on, girls. Come in here.
Take a picture. That looks
For
good.
your fans.
It looks good.
There she is. Our pine ceiling. Look how much different that one board looks. You really see it on camera. In real life, it doesn't look that drastic because the lights kind of blind you. I remember when I finished that board that it looked different. It doesn't bother me though. Wow, looks awesome. So we had them put this cord around all the way around all the edges. A lot of paint touch-ups to do. But it looks great.
It does look great. I think it really helps define the middle two boards too, to me.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Before it looked like a curve, and now I feel like it's
Now you
like
see the
a
flatness.
defined flatness
Yeah.
right there, yeah.
Zach said it looks like an open book. This ceiling looks like an
Yeah.
open book. And
You should be proud of this. They put this up.
oh, he said Joseph said that this is like one of the coolest ceilings he's ever put together.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Get it, Lacey. Get it. Go get it. Go, Lacey. All right, now we're gonna spend a little bit of time distributing the light fixtures and the plugs and switches around the house in the places where we want the electrician to install them, just so there's no confusion and to save a little time.
Fibers and ghosts on your skin. Check. Right there. Check. Check. Got you.
I got you, boo.
Got you on the switch, please. That's a three-way, sorry.
That's a
Wait,
three-way.
we wanted them, oh, then the dimmer's over
Then
there.
we'll be on the three-way.
Porch, please, fan. That's under cabinet and disposal. Got that, got that.
All right, the cabinet maker showed up and they're hanging the upper cabinet so the electrician can do his thing when he gets here. Having some lunch. We got some buffalo shredded chicken, which you saw me make the other day, some rice and leftover beans. What are you having? she's not sure yet. She also said this camper needs an enema, whatever that means. All right, looks like Blakely settled on some eggs and toast.
What's wrong with that?
Germ carpenter's here hanging the 2 cabinets, and the electrician just showed up. So I'm gonna go greet him, shake his hand, and then put him to work. All right, it's about 7 o'clock, and we're back to the camper. Unloaded groceries, unloaded all the stuff we got from Home Depot. We ran out of a few things for the electrician to do his trim out. Even though it's 7 o'clock, he and his wife are still inside working hard. I think they're gonna go get checked into their Airbnb here in a minute, and then he said he's gonna come back and do even more work. We do have air conditioning in the house, so that's an added bonus. We got to make dinner. We got to get cleaned up. I can't wait to show you. One of the things we wanted to get at Home Depot was a lawnmower. We've had a lot of rain here lately, and so we started looking at the lawnmowers. And we're like, 400 bucks, 500 bucks. Holy smokes! We actually had one on the cart that was like $400, and then Blakely saw these old school style real push mowers that have a blade that spins, and you push it like you're on Leave It to Beaver or something like that. And I knew not to argue. That's what we ended up buying. She thinks she's gonna
$105.
She thinks she's gonna mow our 1 acre lot that's full of weeds, tall grass, rocks, snakes, all that kind of stuff with this push reel mower. It's gonna make for some great content, so you guys are in luck for that. But we'll get to that later this weekend. All right, we're gonna get busy cleaning it up.
Wrap it up. We have a yard full of rocks. Number one, it's dangerous to even use a real mower. Not like rocks, but little rocks, like I'm talking like tens of thousands of rocks. Like it's not like just go pick up the rocks. Like I would quit my job if I was gonna pick up these rocks. And a lot of it is a creek, and I don't need to mow it. And the stuff I need to mow is just a gentle little grass area.
We're gonna find out.
And I'm gonna use my heavy duty weed eater that I
got the weed eater
to like knock down stuff, and then this is supposed to be better for your grass. I'm not gonna like kick rocks into myself. No fumes, no gas.
I can't wait.
I can't wait either. I'm gonna get the workout of my life.
So stay tuned for that. All right, it's 8:30 p.m. Friday night. Come on, girls. Let's go inside. We're gonna go lock up the house. The electrician and his wife just left. Lock up the house, check on the progress, and definitely told them thank you for working so hard today. They kicked butt, so let's go see what they got done. Come on, girls. Good, Lacey. Come on, buttons. Come on. One thing about this electrician is we love him, but man, does he make a mess. He likes to like do everything and then come back and clean up at the very end.
He
But
works super fast.
he does work fast. So all kinds of plugs installed everywhere. We got a little touch up on that wall. See around that plug. Our ceiling is looking good. He's got the fan assembled. Just needs to hang it up there. The girls are very interested in everything that has gone on here. This cabinet got hung. That cabinet got hung. They're ready for the under cabinet lights to be installed.
Is this weird to anybody else? Does this look weird?
It's gonna be fine.
It's weird.
That plug looks kind of high. Another one. They're all. It's a standard height, but
It's actually kind of good that you can't see them.
actually they look low. They look lower over here, but this countertop is higher. Anyway.
Is this the same height?
Yeah. 42 from the ceiling is what you do.
Seems
Nice.
different.
Nice judging. See if that light works in there. I saw them hooking up that light in our broom closet. Booyah!
Oh my gosh, we have a ceiling fan in
Got a
here.
fan in here.
Whoa.
Not very impressive on the light on that fan, but
Hey, it's actually okay.
it works.
What the heck? I want to see it. It's not as ugly as I thought it was.
Still got our temporary internet hooked up.
This is what I have not yet seen in the shower.
He hasn't got that one yet.
This bathroom.
He hasn't got that one yet. Our goal for the weekend is to get all the closets painted, and I want to do some of the prep for the flooring because we're going to be starting to install a floor next week.
What is this other light switch for? It's for the closet?
For the closet, yeah.
Maybe she left her bag here.
Oh shoot.
Maybe just tell them.
She just texted me, my wife left her purse, gonna stop by and get it, be there in 5 minutes. That's funny. Well, good morning and happy Saturday. I'm headed off to the first trip to Ace Hardware for the day. I hope they have what I need. I really don't want to drive all the way to Home Depot if I can avoid it. We're short a few recessed can trims, a couple other miscellaneous electrical items. But Blakely is hard at work mowing the grass with her brand new Blakely powered lawnmower. I'll put some B-roll footage of the hilarity right above here. But anyway, it's going to be a good day of progress. I'd like to jump inside and make some progress on the interior paint, because as soon as that's done, we can start installing the flooring. Well, I didn't get any of the electrical supplies that I went for, but I got Blakely a wheelbarrow. How about that? She really did want a wheelbarrow. I guess I gotta go to Home Depot too, but I'm gonna go drop off this wheelbarrow and I'm gonna switch over to the 4Runner. Diesel is $5.30 a gallon right now, and gasoline is a lot cheaper than that, so might as well burn gas. Every time I leave the house, it's $100, but I think I got what we need. Saturday night, big night. We're actually headed to a concert. These people that we met back in 2009 when we lived in Nashville are in a band, and they're here in New Braunfels tonight, not too far away. So we're picking up my sister. We're gonna go watch them play. But yeah, it's been a long but great, productive day. Didn't shoot any video really, but Blakely spent the day working outside with her amazing new push mower.
I worked the land.
Yard looks great. She did a great job. She got a great workout in the process. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. The electrician made a ton of progress. Him and his wife were still there working when we left the house about 30 minutes ago. Those guys are hustlers, I'm telling you what. Here in Houston, if you need an electrician, hit us up. We'll share their contact information with you. Anyway, I think they'll get wrapped up tonight, maybe tomorrow morning at the latest. We'll walk through everything, and then this week's going to be fun because the house is back in our hands. We need to finish up the paint. We need to get started installing the flooring, and that's going to make a huge difference. If with any luck, the cabinets will be done next week, countertops maybe, and then we can get the plumber back to finish things up. So anyway, let's go check out this concert. Well, good morning and happy Sunday. We had a great time at the concert last night. Slept in this morning. Electrician is inside cleaning up. Blakely and I are just going to go kind of double check everything before he heads back to Houston. It's Biscuit Sunday. All right, before we go in and start working on the house, I got to do something that's long overdue, and that is cleaning the air filters here in the Airstream. They are chock full of dust. We have these, forget what company makes these things, Riveted Market maybe? Makes it much easier than the screwdriver method, so let's get this done before we go inside. Not too bad, but I think they are worse in the bedroom. You can see that dust accumulates along these edges too, where it's trying to suck in around the grill there. So I like to take the chance while this is down to wipe it all down with some Pledge. Take some pride in ownership around here, as Blakely says. Our condensation line here has been making a dripping sound at night. I think it's just so humid right now that we're producing a ton of condensation, so when it gets backed up because of algae in the system, you hear the water dripping up against the water that's already in the pipe. If you have one of these, you know that you always have some kind of buildup in here no matter what. Let me get a flashlight. I've taped our return line up here to try to create more of a slope so it doesn't build up as much. It actually looks pretty good.
Right, 10 a.m. Sunday. we are gonna get this place in tip-top shape today. We're gonna clean first, just because we just had the fans installed and the AC installed, and so I really don't want like all this extra dust like kicked up. So, gosh, Lacey, she's like, oh yes.
I love this dust.
I have a living room now. And then you're gonna start floor prep. You're gonna start preparing these floors so that we can put down the new floors this week.
Yeah, we got all these spots where we moved walls and
Yeah.
stuff like that. The goal is to get it flat. So I got to remove all this loose stuff, like where it's not flat, and then fill this kind of stuff in. And then in the larger parts where there's no flooring at all, get some sort of vapor barrier installed.
And as you can see in my paint attire, I'm gonna be painting. I'm gonna finish up all the closets. That's the last thing we have to paint, is all the different closets.
We're gonna
Because they were like full of stuff when we were painting, so we're gonna empty them out and then clean. I mean, and then paint them.
paint them. We bought that 3 gallons of ceiling paint for the house, like thinking we were gonna paint the ceilings with this cheap stuff from Home Depot, and then we pivoted, painted the ceilings the same color as the walls with the Sherwin-Williams paint.
Which I think was the right move. It just like kind of has a seamless look,
Yeah.
and it helped us avoid like the dreaded cut-in.
Right.
We're not professional painters, but hey, we saved $7,700 painting this house ourselves. I did not want to go that far over budget, and that was the thing that I was like, I can do this. It takes a lot of time, but I can actually paint this house.
And then we were talking this morning about these cabinets, like they're really nice inside. They're smooth. It's a really high quality plywood. So I think what we're gonna do with these cabinets, instead of painting the inside, is sand them smooth and use that same water-based clear coat that we used on the ceiling up here. So this will all just be nice and clean inside.
And then we're laying down on the flooring. We're gonna lay down that LVP flooring. We've already purchased it, and it's in each room, and it's ready to go. So that should be a fun project for next week.
So it's got a sharp end right here. You just put it on the floor and you drag it. You get better leverage than trying to push down with a utility knife. I used to have one, but I lost it, so glad to have another one. Probably other things you can use this for too. Got a serrated blade. You could do a steak. It's good for smearing peanut butter on a PB&J. Yeah.
So how about you with the shop vac? Get up like inside these cabinets, inside these new cabinets.
Yeah.
And all this stuff, there's just like dirty stuff, like all that.
Okay.
Like, can you get up all that stuff, and I will go around with a big vacuum?
I can. Boy, it seems dark over here now.
It does. Well, no, we have under cabinet lights.
I know, but up here.
I think that'll help. Or like,
I wasn't thinking about putting more lighting over here.
I know.
One
'Cause-
light right there would have been nice.
Yeah, I know. You can probably handle that. We have all these extra cans. Like, there's 1,000 extra cans for some reason. It's so cool that we have AC in here.
I know.
It's so cool.
Is that a pun? It's so cool.
So cool. Man, okay. Dust and vacuum.
All right, I'm gonna get started on prepping the floor. These lazy bums aren't gonna be any help. Blakely went to pick up my mom, get her out of her apartment to hang out for a little bit. I think I'll start in this room because this is probably the room we're gonna start laying the floor in. It's gonna be a learning experience, so hang with me. All right, so this is pretty secure. What's deep? This is deeper on this side than this side. So yeah, this is the point of the self-leveling concrete, is to pour it in these holes and then kind of screed it across, make this flat again. Hope it's gonna work. All right, I'm gonna attempt to mix up the self-leveling concrete now. Looks very watery. Well, mistakes were made. Oh man.